What's up, people? Look, it's your boy Lucha guy. This is gonna be a rant on people who not knowing when to move the fuck on. Okay, this motherfucker, right here, Prince Puma, the face of Lucha, whatever the hell they were calling him. He left. He lost at Ultima Lucha Trace. He did beat Johnny Moon though, and they had Pentagon come run out with the gift of the gods or whatever. Look, people, the man is gone. He wanted to leave on his own, alright? He wanted to go over there to NXT. Even the whole time he was in Lucha Underground since 2014, he was not even just in Lucha Underground. As you know, this is Ricochet. He was doing little PWG indie shows. He was doing little Pro Wrestling Revolution indie appearances, House of Glory, and he's mainly known for his little work in New Japan. I mean, this guy's a little tool, all right. He's a little fucking piece of work. He's being ungrateful. He had a nerve to say Lucha Underground were being pricks or assholes. Like, guy, Ricochet, Puma, whatever the fuck you want to be called. This show gave you opportunities that nobody else wanted to give you. You tried out for WWE when you were like, 22, 23. WWE didn't even want you then. You tried out for TNA Impact back in the day. They didn't want you for the X division. New Japan only put you in a little fucking junior cruiserweight division because they didn't really have anybody at the time. So for you to sit there and say the Lucha Underground being pricks, what the fuck was the WWE being to you? Seriously. Not trying to make this a cursing up, storm or whatever. Not trying to curse a lot, but still. How can you sit there and say they were being pricks? They made you their top guy. They made you the top priority. They wasted the whole time on you. And if you know you were going to eventually go to WWE, you could have told them, look, I think somebody else could take this spot because I don't plan on staying on this show a long time. Seriously. You just use this show just so WWE can notice you, that you bounced and got the hell out. Even people like The Rock, Dwayne Johnson came out and helped, hype you up. You've been on tons of interviews with people like Stone Cold. You've been praised around. And the whole time I remember I was seeing tweets of you talking about the New Day, and if the WWE split them up, it'll be a sad day. Like, why are you so concerned with WWE? Do you really think if you go over there, they're going to be using you right? I don't understand right now you're in NXT, fine. But you're going to see when your ass get called up, you're somewhere on, you better hope they at least send you to SmackDown. At least then you might could be, somewhere doing stuff with AJ Styles and people and Nakamura. If you get sent to Raw and it's time for you to face Roman Reigns, you think Vince is going to push you over Roman Reigns? You're out of your freaking mind, buddy. Alright? Seriously, I understand people like to have dreams to go to WWE because that's where the money's at, but still, at the end of the day, if you really think they're going to be pushing you over freaking Roman Reigns, you're out of your mind. You better hope that you even can get a push on a level of even I don't even want to say Rollins. You better hope you even get pushed on a level of I'll even say a guy like Braun Strowman is something we never seen before, so that's that. But you better hope that you even get pushed on a decent level. Like, you won't be on like pre-shows or nothing. Like, I'm talking even I can't even say for Raw, that's the thing. You would have to be on SmackDown. Because Raw is just a Roman Reigns show. Rollins get pushed decent, and that's it. The part-timers, the Brocks and stuff, I mean, he gets his ass kissed because it's what he did in UFC. What you did in Lucha Underground isn't going to be enough for you to be getting special treatment. What you do in the Indies isn't enough to get special treatment on the main roster. It's not. So, okay, there's an article I want to read real quick. I find this almost hilarious. I'm going to go and read this real quick. Let you guys even see it. Okay, there's this article pretty much talking about, they had to face some challenges about, Ricochet leaving or whatever, Prince Puma's a sure. Okay, it says obviously there are some challenges to replace your main character of a show. The first 3 seasons were based around Prince Puma and his mythology and his place in the world of Lucha Underground. It was tough. It was tough to lose Trevor Ricochet. Prince Puma, for those who don't know who he is or whatever it says. He was kind of the heart and soul of Lucha Underground, but I'm glad he had an opportunity to go somewhere else and had a chance to show the rest of the world what he can do. Yeah, you guys gave him that opportunity. If WWE was interested, they would have used this guy. They would have signed him years ago. He basically used your show as a freaking, as like basically a He basically used Lucha Underground as a tryout for WWE, basically. And you guys just saying, I think we set ourselves up for pretty well with a bunch of characters that are over and people care about. I was concerned about that. We have guys like Johnny Mundo, Phoenix, Mil Mortez. Those are characters that we've invested a lot of time in. Not to mention, we have Pentagon Dark. Ultimate Lucha was kind of a passing the torch from Puma to Pentagon as the new kingpin of Lucha Underground. Okay, you guys are forgetting tons of other people now. What about Cage now? I mean, damn. What about Cage? What about the Mac? How can you forget about what Dante Fox and Killshot did? See, this is when companies start forgetting the talent that they have that's good and that's actually appreciated to be there. I remember I seen an interview from Cage a year ago, and Cage was saying that he loves Lucha Underground. He don't plan on going to WWE because he said WWE had Snooki at WrestleMania. He found that to be like a big turnoff from him. He said, as far as after Lucha Underground, he said if the show ever would have like canceled, he said his dreams after Lucha would be going to wrestle in New Japan. He never even mentions WWE. He honestly would be happy to be, to stay in a Lucha Underground. But no, you guys had to keep pushing this fucking Prince Pussy Puma guy down our throats. This guy had mic skills of a freaking Burger King employee drive-thru worker. He sounded like a drive-thru worker at freaking Burger King. Alright, the whole first season, Conan or whatever had to talk for Prince Puma. He had no good mic skills. He was even boosting the ratings. Sexy Star boosted the ratings. Prince Puma was failing just as bad as Roman Reigns, alright? Where Roman Reigns is doing flopping as a top guy in WWE, this is where Prince Puma is to us in Lucha Underground. For some, we find this a blessing in disguise. But don't even sleep on people like King Crano now. What the hell? And I hope you guys even start doing stuff with even other talent that's coming in new. Alright. I'm hearing some huge things gonna be going on with people like Jack Swagger. I mean, I don't agree with no ex-WWE guys coming in because this is TNA's biggest mistakes, pushing ex-WWE guys to the moon as soon as they come in. But hey, if you guys need these guys with a name, then it is what it is. Fair game. I mean, they did establish a name outside of, in the world of pro wrestling. So if you guys have to push a freaking Jack Swagger or a Tommy Dreamer or whoever else is coming in from, ECW, WWE, WWF, or whatever the hell, then hey, push these guys. Because, some of these guys are ungrateful, like Prince Puma. And I understand some of the Black Lotus people, some of those ladies, they aren't coming back. I don't even know what... By the way, what about that storyline? If anybody knows, you can let me know. Is the Black Lotus Triad thing done? What happened with that? Because I know some of them were at the Mae Young Classics. So are they done with the Black Lotus Triad stuff? Trying to think. I know you guys had like a bunch of people you guys were like signing, and I mean there was a lot of people who even had like maybe one little match here. I know at one point MVP was supposed to be a part of Lucha Underground. I know we got fired for trying to do side stuff with the talent behind the scenes. You guys can still even be trying to get a hold of people. I mean, I don't want to say desperate times call for desperate measures, but you guys need to be trying to reach out to a CM Punk. You guys need to be trying to reach out to even what about Damian Sandow? There's plenty of guys who had decent names in WWE. And I've been said even Carlito. Carlito would be a decent, I think, even draw for Lucha Underground. I know Carlito hasn't wrestled over 10 years on TV, but Carlito would be good for Lucha Underground. Why hasn't Lucha Underground thought of Carlito? I'm not saying Carlito will come in at his age and be a top guy, no. But, I heard even Chavo's coming back. I don't always call that a spoiler, but I heard Chavo's coming back. I think I might have seen him in a trailer. I wouldn't call it a spoiler or whatever, but yeah, you guys need to figure out your stuff for real because, I mean, you guys should have seen this coming. The writings was on the wall. This guy was never really happy in Lucha Underground. You guys tried something different with him at, mid-season 3, you guys had him dark, sort of teasing a heel turn, but the guy was boring, alright? He didn't boost any ratings and nothing, alright? Seriously. You guys should have been trying with other people, but I'm going to wrap this up. Try to hit y'all with a few Lucha Underground videos tomorrow. I'll do, there'll definitely be a season, 4 episode 1 review later on this week. You know, I might be working this sometime this week. I'll try to do a video about that. But yeah, this your boy Lucha guy here, and I just want Lucha Underground to find a top guy that they know they can rely on. Pentagon, you know, he could be definitely somebody interesting by him being on Impact and everything for real. You know. You know, some of these guys have been doing well outside of Lucha Underground. Pentagon, Phoenix, Cage. You know, they're over there booking him like Goldberg, you know. But yeah. Find out somebody reliable. Alright. But much love to Lucha Underground. This isn't me shitting on Lucha Underground. This isn't me putting them down. This is just me to tell people, you know, the guy's gone. If other people think the show is gonna suffer, look, he's not like this guy was on every episode anyway. There was episodes where they had to do main events like Rey Mysterio versus Chavo. Well, speaking of which, is Rey back or not? Because I heard Rey debuted at New Japan Pro Wrestling, that show that they did over the weekend. So if anybody knows the update on Rey or whatever, Rey Mysterio, because is he gonna come back for even one match or like a send-off match? Like, come on. But we'll wrap this up. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a few more Lucha Underground videos tomorrow, definitely. I want to get into one on even the future of the ladies, because this is just one on the guys with Prince Puma out of the way. And I'm going to do one on how the ladies should be booked now without Sexy Star. But this is Lucha Guy. Later. Peace.